You just tell us. This is in reference to the foods I recommend to help my clients lose 20 to 45 pounds of fat in 6 weeks. I'm going to give you a list here, but I recommended 3 kinds of foods: anti-inflammatory, low glycemic, and nutrient dense. The reason why these are so key is that if you have low-grade inflammation and imbalances in your body actually starts to trigger a survival switch. And a survival switch is to keep you alive. It actually stores fat in your body, even despite eating in a caloric deficit, or even if you don't change calories. The kinds of foods you eat will affect your body differently, will affect how your genes work, and will affect if you store fat or not. So what are the foods that I typically recommend within those 3 categories? Well, proteins, vegetables, fruits, healthy fats. Those are your 4 major things to do. Now within that, I always recommend, sure, if you can find organic, free range, grass-fed, local, all of those types of terms can be very helpful in making sure that the food impacts your body the right way. How a food is processed, how a food is grown, is going to actually affect what it does to your cells, and do they make them work better or do they cause dysfunction? Now, other people ask about things like grains and legumes and dairy. Here's what I say about those 3 categories of food. They're awesome, but there's 2 caveats you got to look at. Number 1 is how they're prepared. Grains and legumes are typically grown incorrectly in the United States, and we also don't prepare them correctly. And when it comes to dairy, dairy can be very processed, or it can actually be very good for your body. And what it does to your body will be very different depending on which one you buy. The second caveat I always say with those 3 categories of food is, can your body handle it? Those 3 kinds of foods can often cause a lot of sensitivities and inflammation in the body if your body can't handle it. And so what you want to do is have a testing period where you cut the foods out and then you bring them back in one at a time to make sure your body doesn't react to it, because if it does react to it, it could cause low-grade problems in your body like inflammation, gut imbalances, insulin problems, and that's going to contribute to weight gain over time. Now you'll notice everything that I've mentioned so far is real food. I'm not talking processed, refined, packaged, bag, cans, all that kind of stuff. That's really kind of the key, is that the more processed a food becomes, the worse it's generally going to be for your body, your cells, and it's going to cause more dysfunction with your hormones, your digestive system, blood sugars, inflammation, and all of those things, when they get out of balance, are going to turn on your survival switch to make your body store fat. So real food is the key. And the nice thing about eating a list of foods like that is it's totally sustainable. You can feed your kids that. You can travel with it. You can eat out. You don't have to just drink some shake or bar or track everything on MyFitnessPal. It's real food, so enjoy it.